Hello, friends. I'm Danielle, and I'm so glad you're here. After a long day full of work and play, let's settle into some rest. Let's get comfy. Take a big, deep breath until your belly is full like a balloon. Now, breathe out. Blow out 100 candles on a cake with all that air. Good. Now, calm your body and get very still. Turn your body off and turn your ears on. It's time for a story. Are you ready? Let's listen. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, there was a young princess named Snow White. Her stepmother, the queen, wasn't good. The queen thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world. She hated anyone who was beautiful, and Snow White was very beautiful. The queen watched Snow White with angry eyes. The queen had magic powers, and she had a magic mirror that talked. Every day she stood in front of the mirror and said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" And every day the mirror said, "You are the fairest of all, O Queen, the fairest our eyes have ever seen." Snow White grew more and more beautiful, and the Queen grew more and more angry. So she made Snow White wear old clothes and work in the kitchen all day. Snow White had to work hard, but she stayed sweet and cheerful. Every day she cleaned and washed, and every day she dreamed of a handsome prince to come rescue her. One day, when the queen spoke to her mirror, it said something different. "Fair is your beauty, but wait. A lovely girl I see, lips red as a rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow." "Snow White!" shrieked the queen. "She has to go." The queen called her hunter. "Take Snow White deep into the forest and kill her," she said. The hunter didn't want to do it, but the queen had magic powers, so he was afraid. The next day, the hunter took Snow White into the forest. The hunter picked up his knife, but he couldn't hurt Snow White. "I can't kill you," said the hunter. "Forgive me, sweet princess. The queen told me to do it." "The queen?" said Snow White. "She's so angry because of your beauty," said the hunter. "Run away and don't come back." Snow White was scared. She ran through the forest, and the trees tore her clothes and scratched her arms and her legs. She saw strange eyes in the shadows. She ran on, and finally she fell down and started to cry. Some of the forest animals came to her. They chirped and chattered and led her to a tiny house. "Oh," said Snow White, "it looks like a doll's house." But inside, everything was dusty and dirty. "Let's clean up," said Snow White. "Maybe the children who live here will let me take care of them." The animals all helped, and soon the small house was clean. The 7 dwarfs who lived in the house came home from work. They were so surprised when they saw their house so neat and clean. They were even more surprised when they went upstairs and saw Snow White. She was surprised to see them too. "Why, you're not children, you're little men!" Snow White told the dwarfs of the queen's plan to kill her. The dwarfs said she should stay with them. They didn't want the queen to catch Snow White. That night they ate dinner together. Then they danced and played music. Snow White loved her new friends. She finally felt safe. But the queen's mirror told her Snow White was still alive. "This time I'll do it myself," said the queen. She turned herself into an old, ugly woman with her magic. She filled a basket with apples. She put a poisoned apple right on top. "One bite, and Snow White will sleep forever. Then I will be the most beautiful woman in the world." The next morning, the dwarfs told Snow White to be careful. "Don't talk to strangers, and don't let anybody in the house," they said to her. "I'll be careful, I promise," said Snow White. The dwarfs went off to work. A few minutes later, the queen came to the kitchen window. "Baking pies, dearie. It's apple pies the men love. Here, taste one of these," she said. She gave one of the apples to Snow White. Snow White remembered what the dwarfs had said, but she thought the woman was so old and poor she couldn't be bad, and the apple looked so delicious. She took a bite of the apple. Then she fell to the floor. The forest animals all ran to the dwarfs and made some noise. The dwarfs ran back to their house, and they saw the queen sneaking off. They ran after her. It was stormy and started to rain. The dwarfs chased the queen high up a rocky mountain. Up, up they went to the very top. Crash! There was a flash of lightning, and the evil queen fell off the mountain. But the dwarfs were too late to help Snow White. She was still so beautiful, they built her a bed of glass and gold. Day and night they watched her. One day a handsome prince came into the forest. He saw Snow White and fell in love with her. He got down next to Snow White and gave her a kiss. Suddenly, Snow White sat up and opened her eyes. She smiled. Snow White wasn't dead. The prince's kiss had broken the queen's evil spell. The dwarfs were so happy and started dancing. The prince carried Snow White to his castle, and they lived together, happily ever after. That's the end of this story, but it's just the beginning of your dream. Close your eyes. You are safe. You are loved. Sweet dreams, friend. Good night. Sleep tight. Everything is going to